Hello everyone, today I'm playing Minecraft again, except this time I'm in a creative world, and I'm going to show you some interesting creations that I've created. Now these are all very basic Redstone computers. Alright, for this one I can add two 3-digit binary numbers, which means from 0 to 7. Now I got the idea to do this because I was watching a video by a YouTuber named Steve Mold. You may know him. He does math and science related videos, and he made a video where he made a computer out of water and like siphons. I'll leave a link if you want to see it. But I saw a comment of someone who said that it was interesting to see how their Minecraft computers worked in real life. So that gave me the idea to make a computer like that in Minecraft. Basically, all you need is AND gates and OR gates to make a computer. This is an AND gate because if I activate both this input and this input, it will be on. And this is an OR gate because if I turn on this input or this oops, that's both inputs. It does not work with both inputs. Or this input, then it will activate. I have them all over there, the AND and OR gates, if you want to see how they work. I'll do that at the end. Alright, so we're going to add 5 and 3. 5 is going to be 1 and 4 in binary. We have to do this all in binary. And then we're going to do 3, which is just going to be 1 and 2. Alright, so this should be an 8, which is just going to be 1, 0, 0, 0. So 1, 0, 0, 0. And then I'm not sure if this will work out. I don't know if I actually made this work. Alright, so the idea for this is if I put an emerald, it's a quick way to check your work, because I can just put in 1 for the 1's digit, 2 for the 2's digit, 4 for the 4's digit, and 8 for the 8 digit, and then it will all just go into this chest and it'll all add up automatically. It's technically cheating since I'm using the Minecraft adding system, but I didn't have it set up, so it did not work. Alright, but we did get the right number. We got 1000, which is 8 in binary. Alright, so the next number I want to do is 4 plus 6, which should be... This one's pretty straightforward. We do a 4 here, since 4 is 4. And then we do 2 and 4 for 6 in binary. Alright, so for this one, let's see if we can follow it a little bit. I did set up the emerald, so we'll see if it works. So let's see. I think it's gonna travel faster than I can. Yeah, the pistons are already activated over here. All right, this should have added to 10, which is 1010, which we have here 1010. It's not exactly a perfect system. These things don't seem to be adding very well because I think sometimes the signals get here before the thing can finish computing, and then it ends up doing the wrong thing. So over here, I actually have a thing that will allow you to do inputs in base 10. So if we wanted to, our first number could be 3, our second number could be 6, and it will be 9. 9 is going to be an 8 and a 1. So, boop, turn that on. So we should have the first and last. Yes, 8 and 1. Alright, let's do one more number. Let's just do the big one, 7 plus 7, which is gonna be 14. 14 is gonna be 8 plus 4 plus 2. And so once we flick the start lever, bam. Which one's gonna get here first? Oh, they all got here at the same time. Alright, yeah, 8 plus 4 plus 2, it works. Alright, so we're going to move on to my piston thing up here. So this is my piston computer. It's basically the same thing, but with pistons, redstones. I'll show you my AND and OR gate. So for that computer, I looked up how to make the AND and OR gates. But for this one, I had to figure it out because if you just search piston gates on YouTube, then it'll come up with a bunch of like physical gates that you can build using pistons, and that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, I have an idea to make this a little bit easier to look at. Okay, so the lights clearly show which ones are on and off. The number 1 is on the top, number 2 is on the bottom. So first I'm going to start off with 22 plus 7. 22 is going to be 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, or on, off, on, off. It's basically the same thing. And then 7 is just 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. So this should add up to 29. So we've got 16. If you want to add it all up, you can. It's 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 1. Alright, the next number I want to add is 21 plus 15. 21 is just 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. 15 is 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this should be 36, which is 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0 in binary. And that's what we have, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay, now that I've shown that those things actually work, I'm going to show you my logic gates over here. So basically, I think this is my OR gate. 1 on, 2 on, does not work. Only 1 can be on and it will activate. This is my AND gate. I looked up how to make these. I did not make these. Yeah, this is the AND gate. If 1 is on and both are on, there we go, it's on. Alright, this is a mess. That's not anything. But this is my AND gate. This is the first one I figured out for my piston thing. Basically, how it works is there's a piston that's being activated by the 2 inputs. Once both of these are turned on, this one will deactivate since it's not being activated by either of them. And that will then bring the redstone block back, activating this piston, and then the signal continues. The output is 1. That isn't anything. This is my OR gate. The OR gate was a little more complicated. Alright, so the OR gate was a little bit more tricky. Because basically I have it like this. There's this redstone block here, two slime blocks on each piston. And we need 2 here because once 1 goes, we need there to be still some on the other piston. So this basically pushes it forward. When both are off, this one's here, not activating this one. The signal is off. But once I activate 1, it pushes the redstone block forward 1, which means that this is pushed forward, the signal continues. But if I activate this one, it pushes the redstone block again, which then deactivates this piston. This comes back, it's off again. So that's basically how I have it work. And then if I turn this off, it pulls it back 1 more. So that's how my OR gate works for that. My exclusive OR gate is what it's technically called. Now, these are the only 2 computers that I've made in this world, but I did come up with some minecart gates that kind of work. So this is an AND gate with my minecarts. Get out of here, llama. Alright, so these ones are a little bit more clunky. The idea is if you put in 2, put in the first one, and then if that one's going fast enough, it'll bounce off the first one and continue. So you need 2 for it to actually work. This is an AND gate because the first one will get stuck here, then this one will go around. The OR gate, the exclusive OR gate, is a little bit more complicated, as always. So I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this is what I figured out you could do. If you have it so that there's a minecart and 2 signals going into it, one activates it, one starts it, and the other one stops it after it's been activated. Alright, and then down here I have 2 pressure plates. Now, if one minecart goes in, it'll activate the first pressure plate, which causes this to go forward, and so basically if it's a 1, then the output will be a 1. But if 2 go in, then it's an and that's not what we want. So then that'll send a second signal here that'll turn off these powered rails, which just happen to slow down minecarts a lot. So let's test this thing out. Alright, so we're doing just 1 for this one. It should work out. And there it goes. 1. And if 1 goes in, the output is a 1. So yeah, for 2 inputs, all you'd have to do is make something like that, make a U that sort of both feeds into this, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I'm just going to do it manually, place both of them in. So we go 1 and we go 2, and then that should, sometimes it gets stuck. These ones, the minecart ones, are a little bit more clunky because it's a physical entity. The redstone and pistons are sort of just, since they're blocks, they don't move around weirdly. Alright, we set up our output there. Now we go over here, set up 1, 2. Alright, that should work. And there we go, it stopped it. So this minecart activated this signal, which activated the output minecart, but then the second minecart went in and activated the second redstone signal, which then deactivated these rails because I have it so it does the opposite. This redstone torch is always on until this turns on, which turns it off, turning off these powered rails, and then the minecart can barely move across powered rails. So it pretty much just stops. So then it's a 0. And then of course if no minecarts go in, then this minecart just does not move. But yeah, thanks for watching this video of Minecraft with my weird redstone computer creation things. If you want to check out the video that inspired me to make all this, I'll leave a link in the description so you can watch it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm sure no one watched to the end of this video, but if you did, thanks, leave a like or something. Goodbye.